The woods can be dense for our acts. The sea can be deep for our diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello. Afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. No, this will not be a rant. I don't really feel like getting angry anymore. It just doesn't solve anything. And anymore, I don't feel like yelling and screaming. Just no. So we'll get there though. Wait till the 3-minute mark and get going. I know some people are gonna be showing up to this because, well, let's say I got a phone call pretty quick. I will clarify for any rewatchers right off the bat that I'm not quitting. There's going to be days that are a lot harder, right? There's going to be days that are a little bit harder. Hey, Gary, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just waiting for that infamous 3-minute mark. And we'll see how everything goes. So I'm gonna let people know. All right. We're at the 3-minute mark. I know my friend Lori said she was going to try and jump on. I'm just going to send her one real quick. Thank you for being patient. I appreciate it. But we're gonna go ahead and get to it here. Okay. She's probably already here. Howdy. Oh man, came back. There's 4 people. So, there she is. Okay. Hi, Lori. Hi, Ingrid. That's what I said to you. Welcome to second Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. I'll be your host, and if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. So, no, I will not be ranting. I'm not going off about people, places, things, resentments. Nah. Really, does it have to kind of do with other people? It does, and it doesn't. I mean, I talk about fail often and things like that, but sometimes it gets a little tougher than that. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. I just haven't really been feeling I haven't really been feeling like anything that I'm putting out or anything I'm doing is worthwhile. And I'm not, I'm actually, I probably am beating up on myself and I don't know it yet. But I tend to let outside things kind of get me down. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up the event, my awareness event. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it. Um, Nobody wants to be a part of it. Can't get people to call me back. Um, People that said that they were going to do things are just bowing out. And it hurts. Um, so, um, in another sense, I kind of put my foot out there to be stepped on too. You know, it shouldn't feel that way though when you're trying to do something for the community, which is all I'm really trying to do. But it just seems like if there's not, some big name involved, or if people aren't making money, or these other things aren't going on, that people just don't want to give up their time to help other people. Um, I can't even get the crisis center, Jefferson Center, to call me back. And am I setting myself up? Those are hard questions for me to answer, because how are these people going to react? Do they, um, you know, I didn't have much of an expectation on it. Maybe I did. I think there's a reasonable expectation of our community. I hear what you're saying. Um, um, yeah. Well, I've kind of made some decisions that I am going to go ahead and do events and things like that, but we're going to be doing them online where I'm good at it. Um, it's kind of a space where people know me, things like that, and I figure we could get started there. Okay. Um, and this isn't I can't sit here and say it's on everybody else, that these things are on other people, because they are not. It isn't just a matter of that. It is also internal things that are going on with Dion. Um, for years, I've been trying to figure out how Dion can make money without his PTSD and his anxiety and things getting in the way. And it's difficult. It's very hard. Sorry, my tummy was rumbling. I hope you didn't hear that. That was pretty loud. And there was a post that one of my friends put out, and it kind of messed with me. And it said, "What should broke people not have?" Because I'm broke, right? I don't I don't have food stamps and stuff. I utilize my resources. I do have Medicaid. Yeah, exactly. Maybe, maybe it was poor planning on my part, and a lot of times that's what it comes down to. I'm not the best at planning those things. Um, but yeah, yeah, I guess you're right, because I went to white suburbia and threw something in their face, and they didn't really appreciate it. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is. That's a very good point, Lori. Maybe I didn't think well enough on whether those people would give me such a hard pushback, right? Maybe they just didn't agree with what I wanted to do. Yeah, huh? So maybe I could have been a little bit more thoughtful, right? Yeah. So see how these things aren't all, we can sit there and blame other people and other things for where we are and what we are, or we can sit down and we can discuss these things. And yes, I put this out, and most everybody knew that Dion wasn't going to quit, and I'm not. I'm not going to quit. But there are days when I just, you know, I wish there was more, and I feel unsatisfied, and I know that's between me and God. That doesn't have anything to do with what other people are doing. But they were saying all these things that broke people just shouldn't have, and it was posted by a friend of mine. It kind of upset me. And they were saying things like, phones, booze, drugs, vacations. That broke people just shouldn't be allowed to have these things. And didn't so much hurt as much as what was the intention behind that? I don't quite get it. Hey Amber. I always like what Ingrid has to say here, so I'm gonna put it up. My kid's therapist told my husband and I that I need therapy. My husband heard that as a suggestion and said that I seem fine with AA as therapy, but that I could go if I wanted us to take on the debt. Proud of you and am here for you. Take the debt. Take the debt. I love AA. I love coming on here and helping, but I'm not a therapist. I've been in therapy a lot. I probably could have my master's. you know, I'm very good at working things out. Um, I'm wondering if there's something we could do to kind of help with that, though. There's a lot of people out there that will do sliding fee scales. A lot of times, cities and counties, um, and things like that. Um, yeah, there's some good ideas. Always pre-plan an event for the future. We have a lot of summer left this year. Don't cancel it. Just postpone it and have it in a different location. I think that might be a better idea. Yes. If we're going to do outreach, then let's go do it at the right place, right? Yep. And I bet it'll, let's do that, Lori. You and I can talk about that. I won't have time after this, just so you know. My wife just got home. We have some things we need to talk about. We have some personal things going on. Yeah. And then, there's always the getting inside your head of, am I this or am I that? And, when we get like this, it's easy to start determining your own worth. And that is not a good place for a person in addiction. Because we tend not to think too highly of ourselves, and I don't want to sit here and say I have this problem, I have that problem. Ever since my nightmares went away, I've been sleeping way too much. And so that's one of the things that I'm working on. I'm not having nightmares, but they are different. My dreams are different. And I think there's a lot of little things that have just kind of piled up on me lately that I haven't been able to get to. Like cleaning the house and things that can be put off, but I'd rather they weren't anymore. Cat box is clean. Cat box. That one. It's just messy. It's not trashy. Yeah. I can't walk. If I walk in my house and go, oh no, today it's going to be cleaned up. I have 3 cats and a dog. So too much. So, um, yeah. See, there we go. Thank you on that, Lori. One of the reasons that I did this is because um, I wanted your attention. And I did. I needed it today. I feel alone, feeling lonely. Um, and I know it's not always the best way to, get people's attention. But I kind of needed to know that I'm doing the right things, that I'm on the right path, and I know there's a lot of people that listen to me. I know there's a lot of people that rely on me to come here each day, and I'm happy to do it. I am, um, and I'm not always Mr. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, but I at least tend to give it the way it is, and what I'm trying to do is just, So the main part of this was, I wanted some attention. Um, it's call it what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. Because I guess there's been a lot of stigma that I've seen come my way, and stigma inside of my own recovery community. And when I see that, it disrupts me. But I also have to remember that not everybody thinks like I do. That I'm not everybody's cup of tea either. So really all I can do is take a look at, like this event, take a look at it the right way. See, now that I've gotten the shit off my chest, I could take a look at it for what it is. I planned it wrong. Okay. So what I need to go do is I need to go back and take a look at what expectations did I put in there? Because Lori's probably right on that. Maybe I had some kind of expectation there. And that expectation probably had to do with, look what I can do. And that's probably why it didn't work. Right? See, we got to be honest with ourselves. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing it out loud. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Right? You see, we're trying to make progress. And we're all making progress, right? Yeah, sometimes it's just about bringing up the problem so we can see what kind of solution that we can come up with. And today, everybody's been giving me great solutions on different things that we can do. I do want to help as many people as I want. And I will let you know that there's a part of me that does want the attention, that does want, okay? There is a part of me that does that. Oh, that's a great idea too. See? All sorts of stuff. Colorado Coalition, Harm Reduction. And these are all people that will do it for free, like me. I was also asking the wrong people. Hi, Patricia. It's good to see you. I like that picture. That is neat. Amber says, my therapist had me rate a sheet of values. I felt like it was the opposite of my defects list. Almost. Yeah. Well, those defects are replaced by other things, and those are your values. Those are your values. And I've always wondered, because I am naive, what is and I'm probably saying it wrong, bom dia. What is that? Does that mean good day? Stay sober? Please fill me in on that. I'm just a naive white boy. So, yeah, and you're right. And you know what? You guys are kind of right. I hear what you're saying, that it probably has to do with my self-esteem too. I'm going to be very, very honest. It is bugging the shit out of me that I make no money. Okay. It is bugging the crap out of me that I'm making no money. And I have a new voicemail. Nobody called. Oh, that's because it was a blocked number. So, yeah, that would have been Google. Thank you, Lori. This is why I come on here and do this. Okay. Lori just simplified this whole thing for me. Okay. And when I talk about friends, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. You can go out there with a barbecue grill, a box of hot dogs, and a Bluetooth speaker and just create a sober event. It doesn't have to be a big deal. Your passion for what you do is big enough. Find some churches that are willing to feed, get some clothes to give out. I'm telling you, okay, you know what? I already have a church. And I can do exactly that in any freaking weekend that I want. Thank you, Lori. See, the freedom in this program is insurmountable, my friends. But if we don't talk about what is going on with us, we will never get our answers. Okay? And God's giving me my answers. He's saying, Dion, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Yeah. It was too much. I just need to. And you know what? I have a barbecue grill. I have hot dogs, and I have a Bluetooth speaker. I don't need anything else. She's right. She's right. Yeah. So what does that mean? What does that mean? That means that I'm putting my courage in the wrong places. At least that's what I'm getting in my head, is that I need to take that courage and maybe start putting it into the appropriate places, right? And once again, remind myself that outside, yeah, I've got a canopy. We can just go set up in a fucking park in Cheeseman Park or something downtown, where everybody needs the help, and we can take some Narcan down there, and we teach them how to use Narcan, and then we don't have to worry about money and all the other shit, right? Because this is why right here, Lori's saying, if your spirit is filled, that's better than any financial payoff, because you're still filled with passion rather than the payout. So when I was talking about, I was thinking cheese too. Heck yeah, let's give them cheese. Let's have 2 types of cheese. Let's have 2 types of cheese, And it's not something that needs to be huge and expensive. It's a matter of time. Hi, Emma. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have to chair a meeting at 3. I got plenty of time though. Thank you. I'm not feeling as lonely about it now. There are times when I do wonder if there are people listening. And I know that there are, but you guys know you guys understand. That's why I come here. That's why I come to you. Because when I say I'm doing this and I feel alone, I feel lonely, I don't need to explain it further than that. I don't have to break down and cry. I don't need to sob. And I appreciate that. Actually, I got pretty familiar with it when I was setting up the Arvada one. So you can rent those places out. A lot of times you can just take them first come, first serve. So, um, but probably do a little digging into that. Let's grab 5, 6 people and go do it. Okay. We can still do it August 19th. We're just going to change it. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that because then I got everything that I need. And and you know what? I actually have there's a couple people that said yes. So why not invite them? Right. So, what I'll do is there's a guy, a DJ, and he was going to come he was just going to come play some music. So why not? Why not? Maybe we'll get a volleyball set too. Well, people that use drugs usually don't play volleyball and stuff. So, yes, I do know. I do know. Duke and I know each other. We kind of got into it. Well, we didn't get into it. He wanted us to have space in the places, and I said that's ridiculous. We should not be treated any different than anybody else. And that was the contention. But I love what he does. I just referred a couple people to him this last week. So yeah, I think I can reach out to him. I can. If we just had a little argument, doesn't mean. At least I hope not. So, okay, Duke Rumbling. I'll get a hold of Duke. Do this the right way. That's what it was. That's what it was. So, I gotta apologize. I didn't do nothing wrong. I had an opinion, and I'm still correct. All right. All right. Hey, if that's what it's gonna take. If that's what it's gonna take. So, and I got my sober AF shirt. I'll just go see him and wear this shirt. Be like, hey, dude, come on. But I'll reach out to him. All right. Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate it. No, nobody even told me what it meant. I'm looking. Oh, it means good day. Got it. I got it. Blessed day. You got it. Okay. I just kind of wanted to know. So that way when I see it, I can say, oh, you too. And I know what I'm talking about. So, the thing is too, is when I talk about that also, when we say downtown, I also get this feeling that it's like, well, yeah, that's where your people are at, Dion. Your people, your people aren't in Arvada. That's why it's not working. They're downtown. Thank you. My name, Dion. Dion is hard to say. Feel like there's well, there'll be a group of us. Yeah. I know how to handle downtown. Yeah. See, we know what we're doing. I get why we don't like to go downtown. I get it too, because it kind of puts me in survivor mode. And but since I've been going down there to the hospitals and things like that, I noticed it started disappearing. Just so you know. But I know what you're talking about. It's like, but it also says in the book that we should not deny going to any places, right? But so We'll just make sure we bring some big people with us too. But that's a good plan. That's a much better plan. It's much smaller. It can be taken care of within a day or two to put together. I like it. Thank you, Lori, once again. When I say that you need true friends in your life, this is what I'm talking about. When that went up, the first call I got was, well, I got a call pretty quick. And Lori's like, you okay? Yes, I'm okay. This isn't a rant. I just need to talk. I'm not, But the first thought was, is Dion okay? Is he depressed? No, I'm not gonna off myself. Nah. But what is nice is that, people give a shit. So, and I'm not totally used to that either. So thank you for being patient with me. All right. I'm doing much better and I appreciate it. I wanted to get myself realigned because I'm chairing a meeting at 3 and it's a newcomer meeting. And I don't want to be Mr. Downer for it either, I don't want to do that. Mm-mm. So I love you too, Emma. I love all of you. Some of my favorite people in the world. Wish I could just move you all to North Glen so I could hang out with you all the time. So, but I do know that every single one of you is in my life for a reason. For a reason. No matter how far away you are, there's a reason you're in my life. And I can feel it. That's nice. Thank you for helping me work through this. I needed it. Yep. All right. Well, in order for any progress to be made, I must have action after this. So I'm going to go talk with God and work on a topic for today and go get ready for the 3 o'clock meeting and do the best that I can at that. So thank you, Patricia. I appreciate you too. I really do. I love you all so much. I love you. Peace out. And